Good morning, it's Vlogmas day 10. So today is box number 10 and it is fairly large, so I think it's gonna be something, like a sleigh or something. And this is what we got last time, is Ariel. Super adorable. Alright, so we ended up getting this here. It looks like lights. It looks like stringed lights, kind of like accessories. Maybe one of them can sit on top. Do you think it's a Christmas tree part? Mm-hmm. My daughter thinks it's a Christmas tree part that eventually we'll be able to stack a bunch, but we shall see. Okay, so for breakfast we're starting out with some movies. I need to watch these so I can return them today, and this one we watched yesterday, which is The Nut Job 2. My kid really liked it. She thought it was really funny and cute. And the next one I got is Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. This actually got really terrible reviews, but I'm gonna go ahead and watch it anyways. I want to say this is from the creator of The Fifth Element, and that is one of my favorite movies, so I'll go ahead and check it out. And the next one I got, I kind of regret getting because I don't really like Ryan Reynolds, and it's starring Ryan Reynolds, and this is the Hitman's Bodyguard, but maybe he'll surprise me and I'll end up liking this movie, but we shall see. So yep, I'm just gonna go snuggle on the couch with my Christmas tree, next to my Christmas tree, and watch some movies. Hey everyone, it's Vlogmas day 10 and it is currently 11 p.m. I'm starting to film these clips later and later because for today I was watching The Walking Dead, so I had to wait until that was over, and now I'm here ready to film this clip for you all. But yeah, as far as Vlogmas day 10, I had a pretty good day. I took it easy today because it is Sunday, so I'm kind of gearing up for the work week. I like to relax, especially on Sunday. I just tend to stay in for the most part and watch movies, do some cleaning, do some chores, but mostly watch movies. And I'm pretty sure I took a nap today. Not only that, I was able to wrap some presents. That little haul that I did yesterday, I wrapped those today and stuck them under the tree. So that is kind of leading into my chit chat portion of Vlogmas day 10. And this actually popped in my head as I was buying Christmas presents yesterday. And that is the topic of, are Christmas presents ruining Christmas? And the reason why that topic was in my head, because a couple years ago, or was it a few years ago, a handful of years ago, there was this viral news story about this mom from the UK who spent like close to $2,000 on her 3 kids on Christmas presents, and she showed like a picture of her tree and it was just like stacked to the brim with Christmas presents, and she got a lot of heat for that. People were saying that her children were spoiled and that she's ruining the meaning of Christmas, and that's what I kind of wanted to talk about today. Like, do Christmas presents ruin Christmas? Not sure if any of you remember that news story, but if not, I'll link an article. There's many out there. I'll link an article down below in the description box if you want to read about this lady, and I'll try to insert a clip of her Christmas tree. Now, in my opinion, is Christmas about buying presents? No, not really, but I think it definitely has evolved, and in my eyes I see Christmas more as like a giving holiday. This is the holiday where you want to give to other people. And as far as that woman who spent all this money on her kids and like the presents are stacked to the brim, I read her side of the story was that she plans a year in advance, I guess, and she kind of just hits the sales and buys like a little bit every month for the kids, and then at the end of the year during Christmas times it's all built up. And I think that's smart to do. You can't knock her for being savvy when it comes to like planning for Christmas. So yeah, so in my opinion, I see Christmas as a giving holiday. If I had Mark Zuckerberg money, I would absolutely just give random people presents, like random people that are in need, like kids and such. You know I'm a sucker because I'm a mom, right? So when it comes to kids, if I had Mark Zuckerberg money, I definitely would be buying kids all sorts of stuff, you know? Now, do I agree that this mom that spent $2,000 on her 3 kids, do I agree that she should have got a lot of heat online? I understand how people could be a little bit turned off by seeing her Christmas tree with all these presents and how that can kind of be distasteful. But at the same time, so I think that's where she went wrong, that she took a picture of her tree with all these presents and posted it on Facebook, right? But as far as my opinions when it comes to Christmas presents, like, is it any of our business how much presents we are buying, especially for our own kids, you know? Is it really any of our business? I know it's easy to say that, like, oh, her presents and her excess is ruining Christmas. But if you think about it, like, how many people in America see Christmas as solely as giving gifts and receiving gifts? You know, there's even people out there that even buy gifts for themselves. Should they be faulted for that? I don't think so, not necessarily. In my opinion, if it's your money and you want to buy a present for someone, then who are we to say, you know? Who are we to judge how many presents you buy for someone, who you buy them for, and so on and so forth. Okay, it never fails that the battery dies because I'm so unprepared, but hopefully next year I will be better at charging these batteries. But anyways, getting back to my point. So one of the arguments people made online was that she's buying all these presents for her kids and she's raising spoiled kids, you know? And if you think about it, Christmas is only one day of the year. Throughout the year, you should be teaching your child, you know, how to have good manners, how to be good people, you know? One day of the year, spoiling them on one day of the year isn't going to turn them into horrible people, because there's all these other days of the year that it's your job as a parent to raise them right, to raise them as good people, to be thankful for what they receive. Now, I understand the whys behind it, but in my heart, it's a little bit hard for me when I hear of a child who doesn't get a present on Christmas. And I know not every family has the means to get presents, but I mean, it just makes me feel bad. Like, I wish it could be different. I wish each child could receive a little present on Christmas, just because that is what Christmas is to me. And it has so evolved into this holiday for giving, and especially when it comes to the kids, you know, I like that they get excited, that this is the one day where they get really, really excited. In my eyes, I feel that children go through a lot as well. You know, if you think about it, you have a grown-up, and we always focus on the grown-ups and their problems. Oh, this person is going through a divorce. This person is always fighting with their spouse. But what about the kids, you know? When all that is going on, they're there too, but they're kind of forgotten about. These grown-ups are going through their own thing, and they kind of forget about the kids, even though the kids are still present and are very much going through the same experience, that their parents are always fighting, or that they're being bullied in school, you know. Kids go through so much, and I think their problems tend to be overlooked the majority of the time because they're kids, you know. I know you're probably thinking, well, CL, if that's the case, then why don't you go buy presents for all these people? Absolutely, I would if I had the money. I mean, I don't go crazy on Christmas like this mom, in the sense that I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that kind of money to spend, but if I did, that's why I say if I had Mark Zuckerberg money, I absolutely would. I would buy Christmas presents for as many people as I encountered, just because that's what Christmas is to me, is to give to other people. And since we're talking about Christmas presents, can I just go on a little mini rant here? One of the things I strongly dislike when it comes to Christmas is when people diss presents from the dollar store. Like, oh, if it came from the dollar store, that's just embarrassing. You shouldn't be doing that. The dollar store has really cute things. I mean, of course you want to make sure like it's age appropriate, but to just dismiss the dollar store like it's a lesser thing, especially when it comes to the holidays, that if you get something from the dollar store and you give it to a person, that it's lesser. It's a lesser gift, or it doesn't mean as much as if it was from like some retail bougie shop, you know. And of course you want to make sure that the present you give is age appropriate, but I think about the kids as well. Like, I have gotten like someone's stickers and I've wrapped it really pretty. Like, kids like stickers, you know. They sell many packs of stickers that I would just like combine into like a little pack, and I would wrap it really pretty, and I think that too. So it's not necessarily the retail value of a present that you should put emphasis on. It's just a present in general. I know with my nieces and nephews that during the holidays when I lived in California, I can't do it now because it costs too much to ship. But I would, you know, when I was in the same area in California, when Christmas time rolled around, I would try to buy lots of little things for my nieces and nephews, like the little pack of trading cards, like stickers, boxes of candy that were really cheap. Like, you know how some stores will sell like a box of candy for like $1, and I would wrap those things, and I think it's just fun for them to like open things and put it in their pile and then like take it home with them. Like, what kid doesn't like chocolate, you know? Come on. So yeah, that's one of my pet peeves, is when people like throw their nose up at the dollar store. I'm like, those are the same products that you're buying in the regular store. This is just excess that the regular store has written off and sold to the dollar store. So that is my little mini rant about the dollar store. And I think it's rude that people throw their nose up at it. Like, oh, you got something from the dollar store? That's embarrassing. Like, have you even been there? They sell some cute things. So yeah, what do you guys think? I'm not sure how long I spoke in this video. I'm not sure if I made a lot of sense. So please let me know what you guys think down below. Do Christmas presents ruin Christmas? I don't think so. But please let me know what you think down below. What are your sort of traditions, and what is Christmas to you, I guess, since it is Vlogmas and this is the holiday season. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later.